this season, we're looking for, a lot of our younger guys that we brought into the program to really step up and contribute. We have a lot of new faces on the team, and we have 3 returners coming back, and Cameron Grumley, Kaim Hall, and Brandon Williams, and actually 4 in RJ Legan. So, really looking for them guys and lean on them guys for leadership, and them using their experience to help us kind of go to the next level. But we got a lot of young guys. So the young guys, like I said before, it's going to be imperative that a couple of them step up and give us some quality minutes. We're excited about what we've seen so far. We're a little nicked up to start the season, but I think that's going to take care of itself. And I think we really have a good foundation set for the program.
It's been an interesting preseason so far. A lot different than what we've had going on up here in the past. 12 guys on the team, 7 of them are new, and 4 out of those guys are high school guys. So there's been a lot of reteaching, a lot of teaching going on. Not at the pace that we have been, but things have been moving pretty good. Out of our 5 returners, all 5 of them are guys who've played for us in the past, and a lot of those guys have started games for us with Jamin, Mike Beck, Maceo Baston, Jack Frank. So we got guys coming back who've done a good job leading the younger guys and trying to get across the way we do things.
Okay.
Well, we got, Spencer Kaysen. He's a national shot blocker. Come in great shape, so I'm real happy about that. Last year we had a problem getting him in shape, but he's in very good shape now and doing well. Nathan Davis, he's a sophomore, had a great freshman year. We got a returner back who had been out of school for a year, Trevor Blondin, who's a 6'2.5", 6'3", very good basketball player. Trevor Laquana at point is doing a very nice job. Fernando Salzamendi from Brazil, he's a sophomore, had a good freshman year. He's coming back. So we've got a pretty good nucleus of kids that I think could, develop into a good basketball team in time.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about this year's returning players, your schedule, and a brief outlook?
We think we have one of the best point guards in the PSAC with Dale Clancy. He was first team all-conference last year. Just had a great career. We're looking forward to him having a great senior season. Also Isaac Vescovi, I think he's going to end up being an all-conference player this year. Then we have some other guys back. Levi Mazwa came on very strongly last year as a junior. He's going to be one of the top rebounders in the league, shot blockers, and Josh Wise came off the bench for us this year. We're looking for big things out of him as a sophomore. And Romano Sebastiani, Orlando King will be also in the mix of the guards. And we're going to need some good contributions from our freshmen, our true freshmen are Drew Magestro and Marcin Wisnowski, and also Adam Klein. We're hoping to get a lot of production from all those guys this year.
Hopefully we can build on the momentum we finished the season with last year. We started playing pretty good basketball about February on. And, returning 7 guys from that situation makes them a lot easier. We brought in 6 new guys, 4 of them being transfers, 2 of them being guys with 1 year left that we're planning on being able to play and have an immediate impact. And we're really excited about that class. I think we hit kind of on all the needs we needed. We got some Jameer Howes, the forward from Urbana. He's going to be a guy that's looked on to be able to score the ball and make an immediate impact. Isaiah Lewis from Temple can really play, and Terry Davis averaged 17 a game down in the league we came from. What we wanted to challenge ourselves a little bit in the off season or in the non-conference schedule, especially with Ashland and Fairmont State. Those 2 are really good teams because when you get to the PSAC, our whole goal is to prepare ourselves for the PSAC West. That's the vision, and that's what the guys will be able to tell you.
We have 12 new faces on the team this year. We're expecting big things from them, but like most teams, we need to have our seniors, Krista Malalu, Kyrie Wooten, Tony Gates, and Murdoch Green, bring a very stability to the team and let them know what rock basketball is about. And we're going to aspire to get back to the NCAA tournament. We're going to need to play extremely well this year. Obviously, we play one of the toughest schedules. We're the only team in the Atlantic region that's played in the conference challenge on the road every year we've been eligible. We've always challenged ourselves with that type of schedule, and I think that's why we've been able to make 4 postseasons. Once again, we're playing a Division I team to start the season in Pitt. Last year we played Tennessee and Central Michigan. That's always been one of our goals, is to put Slippery Rock on the national scene every season to start the year.
Good. All right. So we opened up the season on November 14th at Damon, which is one of 4 tough non-league games for us. We return 9 players, and we have 7 newcomers coming in. Some of our returners include Lorenzo Collier and Malcolm Walters in the backcourt. We both expect them to have major roles on this year's team. As for the newcomers, we have 7, and we expect many of them to contribute immediately, both in the backcourt and in the front court. One major contributor in the front court will be Pat Smith. He's a junior college transfer out of Maryland. Was in the Navy for 5 years, so definitely a unique story. We expect him to have a big year for us.
We're very excited about the upcoming year. You stated we have 7 guys back, and they did. There's a lot of quality minutes that were played there. We felt that we made a nice run at it last year. We didn't finish games as well as we would have liked the past year. But all those guys back have all gotten better. I think we've improved ourselves through recruiting as well. So going into the start of practice this Sunday, again, we're going to try to build our team based on what we always have, being able to defend, rebound, and play unselfishly offensively.
We have our 4 leading scorers back from last year going into this season, and all of them played key roles, and all of them have good experience that I think sometimes you need to have to compete for championships. But it's more important that they understand that they have to have a focus on the process and a focus on the day-to-day development. They have to win today and then win tomorrow, and whether you win or lose on a given night or win and lose on a given day in practice, you have to move on to the next day and continue to improve. This team, I believe, will have the ability to keep their focus on the task at hand each and every night, being that we have probably the toughest non-conference schedule that we've ever had, and starting in November. And I think that I have a confidence in them that will be a much improved team come February and March than we are in November.